This is a headphone mount part of my desktop headphone stand. Getting quite a bit of filament getting caught up there. Now this does have curves on this, so it has to be watched quite carefully to make sure it's not going to start curling, because curves can in a way boost the chances of it curling. I've just put some fresh Elmer's glue stick on this bed. Actually, I've just about covered the whole bed because some of the pieces I'm going to be printing out soon as part of this desktop headphone stand are pretty big. Like there's a big base. This is a 2-hour print, well, just a bit longer. So we'll be pausing the video. Let's just watch it get started. I mean, looking at that, apart from the initial sort of bits of filament getting caught up, which I'm unsure why, unless the actual skirt is, it's a bit of a worry that the skirt, some of the skirt anyway would come off, because if the skirt's not adhering, then you see there over the left hand side that we're getting quite a chunk of filament, and that's all almost definitely is the skirt. If the skirt's not adhering, then how well is the part going to adhere? It looks okay so far as I can tell the actual part at the moment. Okay, I'm going to pause the video just now. That's as good as the first layer, remembering that there, as I say, there's curves on the edges of this. Well, it's 1 hour, just slightly over 1 hour. So, looking at the display, it's suggesting less than halfway, but the display, I'll show you the display just now, can be a bit, well, a bar graph on the LCD 12864 can be a bit sort of inaccurate in a way if you're looking at it. Now yes, this does have curves on the edges, so that's, if you put curves on the edges, yeah, it looks nice, but you're asking in a way for it to start lifting. But this Elmer's glue stick I use, show you that actually, if I can. So this is the stuff I'm using. So this is what I'll put on the heat bed here. Purple. This sticks a bit. See, this is running out. This is almost empty actually. Well, it's as good as empty, but you see it's purple. It goes on purple. I put it on the bed cold, spread it on reasonably thick, usually go one direction then another. Make sure everywhere's covered that I want to be printing on. let the purple colour vanish, because it is vanishing, the purple. Let's say disappearing, I think. Disappearing purple, it does that. Then I go to print. I have the bed set to 65. Borka silica glass there, a tub of aluminium sheet which has a heat pad underneath. So I'll let the colour disappear, then I'll go to print. And usually you can print 3, 4, maybe even 5 times. Pushing me luck with 5, I think. But I can print about 4 times, and then I'll wipe it off with just a damp cloth. Give the rub, let that dry, and then I'll put some more of the Elmer's glue stick on. So let's turn off these LEDs a bit, because they dazzle out this LCD 12864 here. Now I'm not sure. So here's the LCD 12864. It's in a adjustable like stand thing I use. Well, there's a file you can download, and you can see the bar graph. Now that's saying 1 hour 4 minutes it's been going. No fan on, printing ABS, heat bed set to 65. The gap there shows that the heat bed is coming on, and then when the temperature's reached it will sort of switch off the temperature to keep it stabilised at that temperature. This is a nozzle, only one nozzle on this machine, hot end, I should say, hot end, yeah. 225 on that, and you'll see the dot there. When the dot comes on, it tells us that the heat's coming on. Feed rate, I never really adjust that, 100%. Printing from an SD card, which I think is indicated by this symbol here. And we've got the X, Y and sort of Z heights. I'm printing 0.2 layer height, so if you watch that you'll see that it should go to 16.7. There we go. So it's gone up like another layer there. There's a slight delay doing that, I think. So I'll let you watch this a little bit. So sure, it gives an idea of the X, Y and Z. Particularly the Z height can be sometimes useful to know. 16.9, 17.1. So that's in this, as I say, an adjustable thing here. It's on a ball socket thing, and it can be adjusted at various angles. We've got a knob for control, holes for the buzzer that comes inside, and a button to kill the print if there's any need to stop the print. If you do kill the print, you have to reset the printer. That is, if you're using that button. Now I have fitted a reset button here. It's just 2 wires going from that to underneath the reset button that's on the ramps. That's under here. This is all in my server cabinet. So you can see the Z adjusting there. That's because of the BL Touch. Big thumbs up for the BL Touch there. That does the auto tramming, and it adjusts the height of the carriage up and down if the bed's not totally level. And every so often you'll see this turn as it goes up the next level. Well, let's wait for that actually. So it'll give quite a biggish turn. Sometimes it's hard to tell actually. .7 it says on the display. 18.9. So you might have seen how that turned a reasonable amount. And all the time it's like moving, well, clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever, and that's raising and lowering the Z. To allow for the bed not being level. Well, it's coming up to 2 hours 8 minutes. I'm sure Kura said this was going to be 2 hours 5 minutes for this part. Shows you that Kura can be out sometimes. I estimate there's about another quarter of an hour to go actually. And you see the bottom there, it does have curves on the bottom, so it's not a fact that it's lifting, it's just that the design actually does have a bit of curves in it to give it a, well, make it look a little bit better I suppose. E3D version 6.4 nozzle. I do have what is known as the boot on that E3D version 6. Temperature 225 on the hot end, 65 on the heat bed. The heat bed has had that Elmer's glue stick put on, and to me Elmer's glue stick is basically like magic. I pour it on while it's cold, let the colour vanish, it's purple, goes on purple, let the colour vanish, go to print, and I can print 3, 4 times, 5 times sometimes, pushing it with 5 times I think. I let the bed cool and the part comes off, and it keeps the part quite well adhered to the bed, no curling so to speak. If I try to print any more than about 4 times you might start to get curling. So that's Elmer's glue stick there. Ultra silica glass, you probably just see the edge of it there above the sort of aluminium sheet, and there's a pinkish brownish heat pad under that. Heat bed at 65 like I say. So it's 0.17, what was it, 1.75 filament ABS. That cardboard thing, it's been hot glued on there, that's why it looks at the back that I'm on about. That's for a security camera, which I'm hoping to get rigged back up. I have had problems with my security camera. That's so I can remotely view the prints. Now you can see, possibly see some reflections here. See this, see my shirt there. That's because this has been done in my server cabinet, which has a glass door on. There's the moisture absorbent unit up there. That's the filament run out detector, just got to make the switch in that. There's a nozzle wiper servo that wipes the nozzle of any ooze that comes off it just before it starts printing. Works reasonably well. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but possibly better than nothing I think. Okay, I'll probably come back when it's finished now. The bed's had time to cool. So I'll just give you the time there, 2 hours 13 minutes. Well, the bed's had time to cool. Oops. It was just a little bit more tacky than I expected. As I say, this does have curves on. Oops. The edges there, just to give it a bit more style. Looks a little bit rough on the inside edge of that side, and down here they're filing if need be. But this is ABS. Got this dark mark here, and I was getting that, and there's another one down there. Also, as if there's either something in the filament. That's all I can think of, because I've completely changed the hot end. I was using a clone, E3D version 6 clone, but now this is a genuine E3D version 6, so it's like it can't really be the hot end, we assume. So what's causing that like dark patch in the film? Apart from that, as you see, it's quite a good print. That looks a bit distorted there. But okay, so the headphones sort of rest on here. This is for like to start wrapping a wire around. This is just the top part. Really by the darkness there, particularly here, I think. A bit there. This is like glow in the dark filament. It does glow in the dark. I don't think I can really show you that too well, but it glows quite well in the dark. As long as you've had a light on it and turn lights off, it will glow in the dark for a bit. A bit of roughness, as I say, under there. Right.